because we've already mentioned both of them, Green Lantern and Thor.
Right.
Does that feel like an appropriate equivalency to you?
Ish. Yeah, more or less.
On the whole, I mean, I know this is kind of apples and oranges.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is
work.
I think the distance between Spider-Man and Thor is less than the distance between Batman and Green Lantern.
Well, I mean, for Batman in particular, yes, definitely true. But like
the difference in quality.
Yeah, I mean, well, there was a time, right, where like that wasn't necessarily true. Like Green Lantern was the top-selling DC comic in the '90s, and because it was not about Hal Jordan, it was about Kyle Rayner, and he was relatable. He had flaws. He overcame them. He was interesting. Oh, hey, the party members are not being incompetent. Sweet. Okay, I think we're about to get some important shit. But
Wubba-lub-dub.
to the bridge, I guess, is where we want to go.
When I saw Star Trek Beyond for the second time yesterday, still liked it.
Still liked it?
Yeah.
It's good.
Hope I don't find out that, what's his face, Justin Lin directed it.
Oh.
Hope I don't find out that he's
That
apparently
file? Yeah.
fucking sexually assaulting 16-year-olds left, right, and center.
That would be super good, universe. How about you keep on that shit?
Can I just have...
Just have one!
I was saying the other day, this is a really, really, really good time for me and my Star Prefix movies.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Star Trek Beyond coming out in between Force Awakens and Rogue One. Rogue One, where, like, even the worst case scenario for Rogue One, the worst possible version of what it seems like that movie's going to be, I'm probably still going to love it.
Yeah, it strikes me that, like, Rogue One would seriously have to have a masterful trailer maker for that movie to be bad. Like, it'd have to have a Superman Returns tier trailer maker for that, like, movie to just be fucking terrible.
What a fucking switch.
Yeah. Superman Returns teaser is, like, one of the best trailers ever.
The Superman Returns teaser is, I think, my favorite.
It's so
Superman
good.
movie.
It's like you really just get the story of Superman right there, and then the movie's like, nah. The only question the movie asks is, does Superman even lift? And as it turns out, the answer is yes. Ugh.
What a disappointment. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you in the middle of a counterpoint to my...
What I'm saying is that, like, you know the
comparison?
DCAU era Justice League?
Yes.
Like, oh, shit, the fuck?
Ouch.
Is that mine? Christ. I don't know, is that just a grenade?
I like the animation for healing yourself. Was that healing yourself?
Yeah, it's healing.
Yeah, I like all them
Great.
scribbly white lines.
Jesus, they're just throwing grenades left and right. Christ. Bastila, stop being a useless piece of shit. Alright. But the point is, like, that Justice League, like, they could have been the cinematic universe. Like, you have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, Wally West, Flash, and, like, Martian Manhunter. That, if you had... yeah, and Hawkgirl. And occasionally Aquaman shows up and is a total badass. And they don't make fun of how he can talk to fish. Like, if you...
Can you talk to fish in the DCAU? I don't think we ever see that on screen.
I don't think so. He might have, like, a psychic kind of thing where he just, like, controls life.
I don't think he does. I don't think that happens.
I don't remember the Aquaman episodes except for him cutting off his fucking hand. But, like, even today, if DC came out and was like, yeah, sorry, we're rebooting our universe a third time, but this time it's basically just the DCAU, I think people would be like, oh, okay. You know? I think, like, on some level everyone would be like, oh, I recognize these characters, I recognize who they are, what they're like, and we like them. I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, not everyone... the dichotomy we have now...
I think the only people paying attention to the DCAU were people who liked the DCAU. And I think that's the cause of a lot of problems with our big blockbuster movies and franchises that you and I have always liked getting plugged into big blockbuster movies. Is it's very popular to be into those things now, but a lot of the time the main demographic of ticket buyers is maybe not interested in them for the same reason
Sure.
as people who have always liked those things.
But I think if they worked on those same principles that those characters worked on, like, it could work. I think, like, this because the DCAU was popular enough to, like, have a Batman show, a Superman show, and 2 Justice League shows that, like, at least we know that part of the dynamic works, you know? And, like, they even kind
I agree,
of...
and I would be really pumped about that, but I
mean, definitely people would be like, God damn, another reboot on some level.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, if they made a proof of concept, maybe, and showed people, I think, at least on some levels, someone would get super hyped about it and make it, like, do the viral thing.
Oh, dude, fucking, I would flip a goddamn shit about that.
Because, like...
God.
You know,
Damn, that would make me so happy.
I don't know if you've, like, know about this, but I read a bit about the, like, principles of virality, where it's not, like, to get 500 views, it's not, like, show it to 500 people, necessarily, who each watch one time. It's show it to 500 people, most of them don't even watch. One person happens to watch and shares it 500 times, you know? Like, that's generally how virality works. It's like a small, dedicated following just fucking pumps the shit out of that.
I think I've spoken before about the DCAU is why I thought all of the live-action movies were whitewashing Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
I just didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was not how Lex Luthor had always been.
Yeah. I think he's supposed to be, like, Greek or something like that. Because when Bruce Timm wants to make a black character, he makes them, like, very, very dark.
Sure.
Like, which is not to say I would be opposed to a black Lex Luthor. I would, like, if you did a fucking... The only good part of the Daredevil, the movie, was the Kingpin, I think. At least the only, I think, truly defensible part. Because fucking... What's his name? Was it... Goddamn, Michael Clark Duncan? Right?
Was that who it was?
I think. Some dude with 3 names. I always forget. Shit. But he was the Kingpin, and he was fucking good. Anyway, I'm just killing these fucking Sith. Jesus Christ. Brent's come a long way here. From dying repeatedly.
He's all the way inside this room now.
Yeah. He's literally, physically come a long way. And if you consider light years of space and all the time we've spent, this is physically a long way also. Jesus. Bastila, how about heals? How about you do that a little bit? Thanks. Garth, I don't give a shit about you, honestly. I don't give a shit about you or your stupid catchphrase. Fuck off! Sorry, I got a little mad there. Ugh, the heat makes me more punchy at cards.
You know what I think? It's a little bit further drifted than what you were just proposing, but I think the live-action inspired by DCAU thing that would make me lose my shit the most. So you know the future timeline in the DCAU?
Oh, yeah, fucking, what was it called? What was the episode called where they first go show the future? I mean, aside from Batman Beyond. The Once and Future thing, and, like, Batman Beyond and Epilogue.
So the DCAU's future timeline mixed with, like, contemporary life.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, to kind of have a Watchmen vibe of, like, this is the second generation of superheroes that Earth has had, and our Batman right now is a Terry McGinnis Batman being trained by an old Bruce Wayne.
God,
it's not set in the, like, Batman Beyond hyper rave future.
Right.
It's set in, like, our world. It's just a Batman Beyond Batman Terry McGinnis set in our contemporary world. He's like a 19-year-old kid.
There was like
in a really, really advanced batsuit.
There were rumors like years ago. Obviously, they've died down now. That like WB was looking to make a Batman Beyond movie. And I think fucking Keanu Reeves being the guy of the day was like fucking on the list for that shit.
And I don't think I want that. I don't think I want a live-action Batman Beyond by itself.
Right.
But a live-action DC universe that took a lot of character design from that timeline. I could really get behind. Like an older Superman.
Yeah.
Who's kind of like left the red, yellow, and blue behind.
Right. What's my repair? 18?
Who's like a little bit more political and surgical now.
Yeah.
One of my favorite character details about that timeline of Superman is that he didn't fly on his belly with his fists forward anymore. He's fucking Superman. Like, his mastery over fucking telekinesis or whatever it is that lets him fly is absolute. So he's just standing completely vertical and, like, fucking zooming through the world. It was such a great visual depiction of like, next level power over the Superman that we're more familiar with.
Yeah.